Greetings, I am not Peter, I am Devin. And this is Team 336-1, Galactic HFLS3. These are my teammates, Keegan, Owen, Ben, and Ryan. This year, our project is a massive sorting machine that will sort Starbursts and deliver them onto a consumer.
I'm Ben, and I built the box, which is used for sorting the Starburst. First, you dump the Starburst in this funnel. They stack up here, and then it takes one Starburst, drops it down, reads the color, sends that color to the next level, and then drops the Starburst down.
I'm Devin, I was a programming consultant, and this is the treadmill. So after receiving which color has been sorted, it will drop onto the treadmill, the right gate for that color will open, and then it will then drop into the bin, and will then send a message to the bin to go.
I'm Owen, I was head programmer, and I built this to catch the candies after they fell from the conveyor belt. This is 4 different rows that can move in and out by means of a rack and pinion. Then it has another motor that is used to drop the candies into a train. This will then send relevant information out to all the other modules to tell the train to go.
My name is Keegan, and my role on the team was a programming and building consultant. This is the train. It has an NXT and 2 motors. It uses a color sensor to know when it's reached the terminal and when it's underneath the racks. The sorted Starbursts drop into these 4 compartments, which can tilt, and then the train drives over to the terminal.
I'm Ryan, and I helped build the terminal. These containers are where the candy waits to be taken by our consumer. The consumer will reach under this door and retrieve the candy, thus triggering a touch sensor that is wired to the brick. The terminal also dumps the train cars by means of this tipping mechanism. The tipping mechanism is on a rack and pinion system that allows it to service any of the 4 cars.
Devin again. Also on the terminal is a statistical analysis program that will analyze which numbers, how many of each candy has been taken, and will analyze which one is the most popular. It will display these results on a screen, as well as also if a candy is much more popular than another one, it will devote more storage space to that type of candy.
Keegan again. Our project, it involves a great deal of communication. For instance, the sorter must communicate what color it has to the treadmill. The storage system must communicate what color is full to the treadmill so that the treadmill can dispense of excess colors. The train must communicate with the sorter, telling it when it's underneath and when it's ready for the Starburst to drop in. And also the terminal must communicate with the train, telling it what color it needs. We're tackling this problem using a combination of NXTBees and a token ring networking system where only the robot that has the token can communicate, which cuts down on collisions between the packets of information. The process of implementing this system, and we are experiencing some unexpected glitches, such as our 2 new NXTBees are having some trouble communicating with our 3 old NXTBees. Let's see how it works.
So this is the machine in motion. As you can see, the Starbursts come down here, and they use wheels here and gears here that move them down into the shaft. The shaft then drops them down into the wheel area, which then transports them down into the sorter. The sorter has a light sensor in it, which is extremely well shielded, so you may not be able to see it. The sorter then determines the color and drops it down, and transmits the color through the NXTBee to the treadmill. The treadmill then sorts the correct color into the correct bin. So, after sorting the correct color into the bin, it then drops it down into the bin area, which is where we store all of the Starbursts. So, currently we've preloaded these 2 in order to save time. So, in a short while, the terminal will send a message saying, hey, I need something. And actually, it just did it now. Now, the bin-to-train communication is one we have not yet been able to establish due to old new XB communication problems. So I'm just going to start it by hitting the touch sensor. So, the train is going to travel along the track until it gets to the terminal, and it's going to stop at the red line.
Once it stops at the red line, the terminal will use this apparatus to tip each of the cars into the storage areas. The terminal is also currently running a statistical analysis program, which you'll see in a second. And the train has stopped. And the tipping operation is well in full swing. We have a few candies in each of these.
100% accuracy. So now the train is going to continue back to the terminal, and in the meantime, I'm going to go show you the statistical analysis portion. So these top 4 numbers are the various percentages of each individual starburst of all the starbursts. The lower numbers are actually the numbers of starbursts that have been taken. Anyway, that's the project. Thank you very much for seeing it.